Leverett.
Adams.
Elliott.
Cabot.
The house system started in the late 1920s.
Pforzheimer.
Quincy.
Kirkland.
Mather.
Winthrop.
Would make the breadth and depth of Harvard more manageable and more accessible.
You know, more bite-sized.
Courier.
Dunster.
Dudley.
Lowell.
Aside from being a hub for social activity,
The house is also a space for non-classroom learning.
Parties.
Parties. Dinner.
plays, guest speakers.
Harvard's house system is unique because aside from the house masters and resident deans,
We have tutors from Harvard's graduate and professional schools.
Study group.
bells,
Talent shows. Yeah, like one night, the Fairley brothers just dropped by for dinner.
woodshop,
Darts.
Parties.
Parties.
Opera.
Opera. It's a learning model for schools all over the world.
It's my support system.
it's my house.
It's my house.
It's my house.
It's my house.
My house.
My house.
It's one of the many things that makes Harvard, Harvard.
It's my home.
I'm HOPI Hoekstra. I'm a faculty member in 2 departments, the Organismic and Evolutionary Biology Department and the Department of Molecular and Cellular Biology.
My name is NIROSHI Senaratne. Along with 3 friends, we asked HOPI if we could do an independent study with her.
They were interested in taking a course in mammalogy, that is, understanding the biology of mammals. What we decided to do was create a course.
We had a lab component, which meant we would come here to this museum and use the collections to really back up what we were reading.
They could use all the information they learned over the course of the term and put it to practical use. There's an incredible amount of support and encouragement for innovative and creative teaching and research.
You can see the path they've taken to be where they are and think about your own career and where you'd like to be. So it's been really inspiring to work with her.
This is classic Harvard, whether it's creating your own course or creating your own concentration.
I would like to be a professor like HOPI, hopefully. Yeah.
Vaccines need to be refrigerated in transit, but unfortunately that means that about 70% are exposed to freezing temperatures. It's a problem that can damage the vaccines for flu, typhoid, diphtheria, and many others. As part of a School of Engineering and Applied Sciences class, Kane Shea and Lee Morrow helped develop a little red ball that floats inside the vials. It's an indicator. If the vaccine freezes, well then red dye is released, and that signals that there's been freezing damage. It's a clever, affordable solution, and it's one of the countless real-time inventions being developed by Harvard students every day.
Morgan Lehman, and I am class of 2012 in Elliott House.
We are in Houston, Minnesota.
Not Texas.
Houston, Minnesota has a bank, a grocery store, 2 gas stations, 4 restaurants, none of which are ever open at the same time, a high school, an elementary school, and 979 people. It's been my family's home for generations, and it's my home too.
Morgan, from the time she was 5, talked about going to Harvard.
I honestly didn't think I was gonna get in, being from here.
She came back and was reading her emails.
I opened it up, clicked on the links,
and looked up at me and said,
I got into Harvard, and she goes,
funny, yeah, that's a good one.
No, look at this email. It says I got into Harvard, and she goes, oh my gosh, accept it before they realize that they've made a huge mistake. I'm guessing that they probably had a mild heart attack when I got in and realized that they would have to pay for it.
It's probably above and beyond the capabilities of a lot of families.
I said, honey, there's not a lot to give.
When I got my financial aid package, it was the greatest thing that's ever happened. At Harvard, 60% of students are on financial aid, which is something that I never expected coming in. I thought I was going to be the only one, and it was just going to be me sitting there with my financial aid packet, and everyone else would just pay the full tuition and not worry about it. The financial aid policy not only allowed me to go there, but allowed me to go there and meet all of these amazing people. It just opened my mind to how amazingly diverse this country is, and Harvard did a great job of replicating that, and they couldn't have done that without the financial aid policy. It was that moment where I walked across the stage where I realized that I wasn't just walking across the stage for me, that all this hard work that I put in, that my family had put in, that this community had put in, it was more than just about me walking across the stage. It was about everyone walking across the stage.
The biggest thing with Morgan is that she never did give up on anything.
She's taught me you might as well set your goals high. Instead of saying, oh, that'll never happen, try it, it might.
It's proven so true in my life that you just work hard, people are there for you, you will be successful.